Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first class of corporate reporting. And I'll be saying this session as an orientation session, right, for this corporate reporting exam. And in this orientation session, we would be discussing a detailed plan of this particular exam that how we're going to be acing this paper, right? Just for your knowledge, guys, let me introduce you myself, right? Let me introduce first myself. My name is Abdul Basit. I have done ACA and ACCA, right? ACA from definitely ICAEW background and ACCA. Then I have 5 years of teaching experience as well as corporate experience, right? So I have been doing teaching ICAEW and ACCA quite a long, and I myself have been the student of ICAEW, then gave 3 papers and did all that, and then got my membership, right? So this is your tutor profile. One important thing that I want to announce before proceeding to the orientation session is that ICAEW is going to change itself, right? And it's known as next generation ACA, right? ICAEW is going to change itself and it's going to be next generation ACA. So there are certain changes, right? But since we are here and we are preparing for this attempt, let's say November 2025, so we're going to be going to give corporate reporting exam, right? Now, sir, what are the transitional changes in ICAEW? So on my YouTube channel, you'll find a YouTube video in which I've guided about these transitional changes, right? Similarly, I'll post that video on LMS as well, so that you guys have an idea that what are the exact changes in ICAEW exam. Since we are the students of advanced level, let's say our main audience is going to be the ACCA affiliates, right? Once you guys have done ACCA affiliation, you get ICAEW 12 paper exemption, right? So out of 15, you get 12 exempted. So you would have to attempt 3 papers, right? You would have to attempt 3 papers, which are CR, which is SPM, and which is ACS, Advanced Case Study. I've been teaching this paper for more than 5 years, right? Of case study, and I've been teaching some of the part of CR, right? CR teaching, probably the advanced information area when you get advanced information, right? So I'll inform and get you through each and everything. Just be patient, right? Be exactly patient that how we need to do it, right? So CR teaching advanced information area. I've been doing that. So these 2 papers I have been doing from quite so long, right? So now what ICAEW have changed is that they removed, right? They removed CR, SPM, and ACS, and they made, right? And they made technical case study, right? Technical case study and strategic case study, right? So they made that. Huh? Technical case study is replica of CR, and strategic case study is replica of ACS and strategic business management. Right now, the students, those who are enrolling now in ICAEW, right, enrolling now in ICAEW would go to 2 papers, right? Would go to 2 papers. They have given a date and everything which is mentioned in this PDF. So once you'll say, I'll definitely share it with you. Don't worry, right? But if you have been previous student, right? Previously enrolled with ICAEW, then what you have to do, you have to give 3 papers, right? The 3 that we discussed. There is an time limit attached. That's time limit is probably in 2027. Till 2027, you can have to clear the all 3 exams that you have and then claim your membership, or you can go back to these papers, right? Now, there are certain questions attached to this, right? So I have already made a video, transitional changes in YouTube video. So you guys can have a look to that. So no problem at all, right? Well, if there's still any question in the transitional thing, so my number is +92 31262323849, and it's on WhatsApp, right? So if there is any question in this particularly segment, so you can ask me, right, with the transition or all that. Well, we are going to move on to our orientation. Well, sir, this orientation is for CR or for technical case study. So, guys, this is for corporate reporting, right, as well as technical case study, right? So this is something that we should be knowing, that there is not that much difference in both of the syllabus, right? Yeah, the syllabus would be available in November 2027. So before that, you have November 25, July 26, November 26, July 27 in the corporate reporting exam. So you have these, right? You have these. So we'll be studying both of the thing, because this orientation belongs to both of the papers, because they are same papers, right? It's just the name change, right? If I write the difference here, it's going to be name change, obviously, right? Then it's going to be sustainability edition. There's certain chapter of sustainability in this particular as of now, right? These details could be changed. Huh? I am again saying that this is a draft paper given by ICAEW. In fact, they've written here something that this can be a change in context as well, right? So this could be a change between that, but as of now, we are quite sure that there's a name change, then there's a sustainability edition for sure, and after the sustainability edition, there could be other areas related to recent IFRS, right? But since the syllabus has not been published as of now, right? Don't worry. In corporate reporting, rest, yeah, I'll be writing this as well. I'll be writing this as well, that rest all things are same, right? So this is a minor area, right? So we'll be technically focusing on corporate reporting as well as technical case study, right? Because these both papers are same, right? In fact, replica of each other, right? In fact, replica of each other. In fact, I would just highlight one important factor. That's this guide, right? So the qualification now have been changed in this level, and that's technical case study, which is CR, I believe, right? Which is CR, and then this is SPM and ACS, right? So let me just copy it, screenshot, since I have the technology, so I would be enjoying in using it. Right? So the ACCA students get this exempted. If someone is from directly ICAEW background, they can also study these papers before, and then once these are done, so they can directly go on to the advanced level, right? So, guys, this was a pretty basic thing. Now, let's go to here and discuss it in detail, right? So, sir, what's tested, right? What's tested in CR, or if we can say technical case study, right? What's tested in it? So, in order to know the orientation or know the idea that what exactly is being tested, you must be knowing the syllabus, right? So, number one is reporting standards, right? Number one is reporting standards, which you guys have previously been studied as well, which are known as IFRS and IAS, right? So this is one of the key area I would be saying of the syllabus. Key area, sir. Which of the IFRS and IAS will go into the deep details? Don't worry, right? We have a list of IAS, IFRS covering here. Then we have auditing and assurance here, right? Then we have auditing and assurance in this particular part. And in this particular part of auditing and assurance, what we're going to be doing in this particular part of auditing and assurance, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be having certain areas of ISAs definitely, right? So these are two main elements of the corporate reporting, right? Reporting standards and then auditing and assurance, right? Reporting standards and then auditing and assurance. So maximum of the classes strategy, right? Maximum of the classes strategy would be that we have to cover, right? What we have to do, we have to cover all accounting, reporting, right? Standards first, right? So this is how CR would go. First, we have to cover all the accounting and reporting standards. First thing. Second thing is that once all the accounting and reporting standards have been covered, then what we have to do, guys? We'll be doing past paper practice of ICAEW, right? Past papers. So we'll be getting some past papers, right? In order to do it. So first thing is we need to do all the accounting reporting standards. Second thing is that do the past papers practice with respect to the accounting and reporting standards, right? I'll be writing it IFRS wise, right? IFRS wise, past paper practice of IFRS wise. So what does that mean IFRS wise? Let's say if we have covered IFRS 2 share-based payment, we would be going on to do the past paper. Similarly, if we have done IAS 23, we'll be going to attempt the past paper. Okay? So this is how we will be taking it. Let's change the color of it. Yeah. So we were saying that IFRS 2 is done, let's say, so a past paper would be done. I guess 23 is done, a past paper would be done, and same goes for all, right? So same goes for all. So can you provide me the list of IAS IFRS? Definitely I will, guys. Don't worry, right? Then we have, once we have done this, so what I am going to do new to you guys, right? So I am going to solve recent past paper questions, right? Recent past paper questions for probably, let's say, in exams of 2024. They are the most recent available, right? So we'll be solving it. And here we'll learn that what exactly examiner is testing now, right? What exactly examiner is testing now, right? Because you must be knowing now, a past papers practice could include the old past papers, right? So you guys can say that, sir, these are the old past papers and we have to get it the new ones, right? We have to get it the new ones. So yeah, there could be the new ones as well, which I'll be solving with you guys, right? And once we all have done these three things, counting and reporting standards, past papers practice, recent past papers, then we are going to go in an area of advanced information right now. So, what is advanced information? What's that? So, advanced information is basically a concept that ICAEW has introduced in the advanced case study exam. Now they have introduced in corporate reporting as well from 2 years. And what's exactly is the case in this advanced information that given you will be given certain questions, right? Certain questions of you'll be given certain questions of or certain business data of one of the question which will be coming in exam, okay, which will be coming in exam. So they have kind of a leaked data, right? Before that, what exactly is going to come in an exam, and you need to analyze. Now, student has to analyze that what exactly is in that data plus there is an exam software as well, or I'll be saying a data management software as well. Now see guys, what's happening here, huh? Now see what examiner has done in CR. They have given you a data management software and certain data, let's say of 11 months data, has been given on that software, right? And a certain written notes as well. I'll show you how the advanced information looks, so don't worry, right? I'll show you that as well, that how the advanced information looks. Now, once we have covered the accounting reporting standards plus audit as well in the lectures, we'll be attempting past papers wise these past papers practice with the IFRS wise. Let's say we are doing IFRS 2, we'll do past paper. We are doing IS 23, we'll do past paper. Then once these things are done, what we will do, we'll attempt some of the recent past paper question, right? And yes, there's an advanced information in these questions as well. I'll let you know that how to analyze that advanced information. And once this is done, we'll move on to advanced information, right? We will move on to advanced information. Now, what is advanced information? You have been given a data pertaining you have been given a data pertaining to any of the question that's going to be coming in the exam. And what you are going to see, you will be seeing that okay, so this is a question, this is a data to a question in the exam. You need to analyze it, and that analysis needs to be done on data management software. There will be a paper to you, and there will be a software to you as well. They'll be giving you a paper as well as the software. And yes, you can say that approx, and yes, you can say that approx 10 marks can be coming from this part, right? This advanced information part, right? So there can be 10 marks coming from this part. Now, sir, can you show us the sample of advanced information, please? Can you show sample of advanced information? And then I'll let you know that what else we're gonna be doing in CR, right? Sample of advanced information. So don't worry, guys. I'll do it with you. I'm writing this so that the notes are made, right? That I have approved that I did with you, right? Just a second. So yes, students requested to show me some of the sample of advanced information. So here I have attached It's the most recent sample that we have, July 2025. See, this is how a question 2 advanced information. Now, ICAEW has told you that what exactly needs to be coming in question 2, right? So ICAEW has told you that. So it's Fresh Wrap Limited, okay? So it's Fresh Wrap Limited, name was the question, and here, that's the software. I recommend that software as a Oracle-based software. But what important is that they have given you certain data, right? They have given you certain data and also access to the software. And here again, see, 11 months. Here again, see, 11 months data has been given. Now, in exam, one more important thing is this was a sample of, obviously, we are not eligible yet to read it. So I'll just show you this. This is how advanced information is being coming. And then I cover it with you guys, right? And I make notes that, okay, so these are the things that could have been asked further, right? These are the things, see, that could have been asked further. So in exam, just to note that there is an 11 months data in the software, right? In exam, there is 11 months data in software, whereas, in advanced information, right? In advanced info, it's that. But in exam, it's 12 months, right? So you have to cover the 11 months before the exam, right? And this is how the audit work as well. When I used to be in the reporting department, and in that, when auditor arrives, they ask for 11 months data before the year end, right? So the year gets end and they'll have the 12 months data and they'll do the necessary workings on the 11 months, right? So this is how things go. Now, so how are we gonna be passing this paper, right? How are we gonna be passing this paper in which we have IES IFRS, right? In which we have IES IFRS as well as we have ISAS. So how are we gonna be passing it? Guys, it's simple. That your course structure in the LMS that we are going to make for you, that Mirchawala's team is going to make for you, is that they'll have the accounting and reporting standards classes first, then they will having the audit classes, right? So accounting and reporting standards classes, then we're gonna be having audit classes, and once we have that, right, and once we have that, we'll do past paper practice, and that could be the old past papers which we'll do standard by standard. Let's say once we have done IFRS 2, okay, so once IFRS 2 is done, it's going to be IFRS 2's past paper. Let's say IAS 23 borrowing cost is done, it will be its past paper, right? And same would go. So these two chapters would go parallel. Once these are done, then what you're gonna be doing? We'll be doing some of the recent exams. Let's say we'll be doing at least 5 recent. I'm not saying about questions, right? I'm saying about 5 recent exams, right? I'm saying about 5 recent exams. And guys, once we have done the 5 recent exams, we'll be eligible to see advanced information, which gets releases around 2-3 weeks before the exam, right? So it get releases 2-3 weeks before exam. So we'll be well prepared of this, and then I will teach you how to run the software, how to analyze the data, what exactly is in the advanced information, right? What exactly is in the advanced information, and how effective management of advanced information could give you these pretty beautiful 10 marks, right? How this could be given to you. So, right, I believe that this is going to be enough to do pass this paper, right? So, any idea on standard hours of this paper, right? If you go on classes, so standard hours, what I see is it's around 150 hours course, right? And once you guys will enroll, so we'll share a detailed planner on it, right? We'll share a detailed planner that how you're gonna be covering this course. This is the first thing, that it's around 150 hours, whether it's corporate reporting or technical case study. One more thing is that approx 2 months are required. Let's say 3 months are required, right, for preparation. 3 months are required for preparation of this course, in which daily at least 3 hours to be done, right? Really, 3 hours to be done. And yes, I'll be sharing a planner that how to do, right? Planner is attached on LMS. The LMS learning management system you'll enroll, you'll get the planner to how to do it, right? So approx 3 months. Now, please avoid asking these questions. That's I have 2 months and I can give 6 hours. I have 1 month or I can get 12 hours. So this is the standard time to cover. 3 months, 3 hours, and this paper is done, right? 3 months, 3 hours, and this corporate reporting, technical case study, beautiful exam is done, right? Uh, Before going on to the detailed listing of ISAs and IFRS, I'll just write my number with you, that if you guys have any questions to it, right? If you guys have any questions or anything, so in fact, I have written it here, right? I've written my number here, so you guys can ask. This was pretty much a basic part of this orientation, right? Now, I'll write the detailed syllabus of this corporate reporting, so that we guys have a brief discussion on it, and then we guys can move on to our next class, which is the course, right? So detailed syllabus guide of corporate reporting, or which is known as technical case study. This would be, right, mentioned here. And yes, TCS, technical case course study, could be subject to change until and unless final ACA doc is not available, right? Until final ACA doc isn't available, right? So this could be, we can say that this could take time, but obviously since we have CR, and for sure, right, for sure, in these both papers, for sure there isn't going to be significant change, right? There isn't going to be significant change, so don't worry in it. This is going to be easy one, as pretty much that ICAEW has already released, that these areas would be done, that core sustainability addition, other areas related to recent IFRS and ISAs. So it's not that much mandatory or technical change, but yes, we're going to be preparing for it. So if there's any question you guys can ask, otherwise I'll be writing a detailed syllabus. One more thing, that in order to prepare yourself, this is the strategy, right? This is it. That's just it, right? That accounting and reporting standards plus audit, past papers practice, IFRS wise, recent questions we should be doing, I'll be doing it with you, and the analysis of advanced information that will be released before 2-3 weeks, right? So this is how your corporate reporting exam can be passed. This is it. Just this, you have to do it, and that's passed, right? And yeah, 150 hours of dedication. This is going to be great, right? If you can give it, you can easily pass this paper. Yeah, guys. So we were discussing of CR, right? So see, in ICAEW corporate reporting, if we are talking about the course outline, it's quite easy, not that much problematic. But if you need to be consistent in it, right? So firstly, there is, I'll say, importance of corporate reporting. We need to discuss this. I'll not be writing necessarily, right? I'll be discussing the things, but since it's an orientation, so I believe it's mandatory, in which importance in which, yeah, regulatory framework that we have to study, right? This is something important that we have to do. It's regulatory framework, right? So this is quite important and quite necessary as well, right? Once this is done, then we have IFRS standards. Okay. Now in IFRS standards, which standards are there? So it's IFRS 15, right? It's going to be revenue from customers. So these all needs to be covered, right? Before these all needs to be covered from contracts with customers. Okay. Then we have IFRS 16, leases. Okay. Then IFRS 9. Now these are some heavy standards, right? We need to cover it. Huh? Financial instruments. Okay. Then we have IES 1. That's, or we can say IFRS 1. Now it's quite updated, right? Presentation of FS. Then we have IES 7. It's cash flows, right? Then we have IES 8. It's prior period errors, right? Or accounting policies, estimates, and errors. Okay. Then we have IES 10. So again, a great list. Events after a reporting period. Now, these are the IFRS that we have to cover it, right? We have to do it. Huh? We have to do it. Then IES 10, it's 12. Income taxes. And it's 16. That's my favorite one. Huh? A lot of students say that this is the one that includes depreciation. And I say you should be taking the name, guys. Property, plant, and equipment. Right? So IES 12, IES 16. Then we have IES 19. It's employee benefits. Right? Then we have IES 23, 24. One is borrowing cost. One is related party. I used to work in this department as well, right? Related party disclosure. So this is one of the important one. Huh? Then IES 33. EPS. It's again a great one, right? Then 36. Impairment. So these are kind of, we studied in the earlier studies, so this wouldn't be taking that much time. But again, since they are part of the syllabus, so we have to do it. Provisions, right? And contingent asset. CL and CA, contingent asset and contingent liability. And then we have 38, intangible assets, right? So these are, I'll say, IES, that's on max side. There could be others as well, right? There could be others as well. Then we have, once we cover these IFRS, so are we done? No, guys, no. These are individual financial statements. Then we have consolidation area. This is again a very important and a very lengthy one, right? So this includes business combination, right? Which is IFRS 3, I must say. Then we have IFRS 10. That's going to be establishment of control, that whether the control exists or not, right? Then we have joint ventures, yeah, associates. This is also we need to study. That's IES 28. Then IFRS 11, joint ventures. Huh? This is something. Then, guys, then consolidated FS, its preparation itself, right? Financials preparation. This could be tested. In fact, this is tested, huh? In fact, this is tested. Just a second. Right? So this is tested, huh? This is tested. Then foreign operations. Oh my God. How can we forget that, right? Foreign operations. Now this is IES 21, right? So this is all the consolidation area. Sir, is the syllabus done? No, guys, this isn't that much easy. Syllabus isn't that much easy. Please bear with me. Let me get more pages here. Here we are having more pages. Right? So it's consolidation area. Okay. Then what do we have? Then we have financial statement analysis, one more important area. So it's two. Then we have three. Now, financial statement analysis, right? Here, what do we have, sir? So here it's good, right? What I can say is interpretation of financial statement now. So it's interpretation of financial statement. It's easy. Then ratio analysis, we can say in this paper, it is ratio analysis and cash flow analysis as well. Here, the first time we can comment on cash flow analysis as well. We haven't done that in ACCA, but here we have to do it. Then the fourth one is integrated reporting. Now, this is something, a new topic that have been recently a lot of being tested, right? It's framework, reports, and mainly management commentary. They want you to comment on integrated reporting, right? They want you to comment on that. Huh? Then we have fifth is current issues, right? So it's current issues that are emerging trends now, something in the world, just like IFRS 1 came. So there are certain emerging trends, or we can say IFRS 17 insurance contracts. Now this is testable, I believe, right? This is testable. So these are certain things that are and that requires real world application. Okay. So this is then ethics, one of the area, right? Ethics and ethical dilemmas, or we can say ethical considerations are part of it, right? Ethical considerations are part of it. That's definitely the one, right? And then we have seventh and the last one, that's auditing areas, right? One more thing is that there isn't going to be auditing areas, right? They are many. They are many, right? Just like risks, or we can say subsequent events. But the problem is that in exams like CR and ETC or going concern, we can say GC as well, or one of the auditing area. The thing is in exams like CR, audit is not tested separately like a question, right? It's not separately, but it is going to integrate, right? It is going to integrate with accounting treatment, and then you have to give auditing things as well. Just like if we can say these are the part of the syllabus, right? If we can say These are the part of this GC and all that. So subsequent events, there could be audit evidence as well that they could ask. So they could ask you an accounting treatment, and they could ask you that give us the auditing evidence as well, right? So this is this exam is, and yes, the last one is advanced information area. I'll not comment on that as I've explained a lot that, right? I'll not separately comment on that. So eighth is advanced information area. Already commented, I would say. So it's already comment. Okay. So guys, I believe that I have explained in a great manner. You'll be saying or you'll be agreeing with me that whether you have been knowing that what exactly is going to be tested in the syllabus, right? Now, standard time of exam. So it's quite clear and cut that you have to complete this exam in 3 hours and 30 minutes, right? So you can complete this exam in 3 hours and 30 minutes. It could be on-site exam as well as remote exam as well, right? It could be on-site as well as remote. I usually prefer remote, right? Because here in our organization, we used to do have a laptop, right? So I don't usually like to change the keyboard, right? So it could be remote exams as well. Standard time of exam is 3 hours. This could be on-site and remote. There are deadlines to book, just like ACCR. There are certain deadlines to book it. So just be sure on it. Huh? Just be sure on it. So this is what we should be knowing for this exam. Are there any other questions if you have? So that I would like to answer. Otherwise, let's have a conclusion to this class so that we can move on to it. The questions, the students those who are attempting this class live, they can obviously send the question on the chat box, right? They can uh, do the questions on the chat box. One of the students has said that can you just guide us when the advanced information is released for CR, and also yeah, let me send you a screenshot, right? Let me give you the advanced information dates, right? Key dates. Let's make it some key dates for ICAEW, right? So I'll just put a picture here. Just a second. I'm going to get a picture of that and yes, guys. So the students, those who were asking about the key dates, so what I did is I just get the screenshot from the website. So session is for let's say July attempt, but we are on November attempt right now, 2025. So your exam date booking is 15th of September. The last date is 26th of September. Exam is going to be on 3, 4, 5, CR, SPM, and case study. And result would be on 11th December, right? So this is for November attempt and then advanced information. So it would be available for November attempt 8th September, right? So 8th September would be the date when you have the advanced information, and 3 and 4 and 5. So it's approx, we can say 4 to 5 weeks, right? Then we have 2026 deadlines. It's for July, it's for 18th May, and for November, it's 14th May. And we have these deadlines for advanced information, right? So, guys, hoping that every query has been answered. If still there are any queries, my WhatsApp number is with you. You guys can contact me whenever you wish to, and else you guys can enroll for our corporate reporting exam that is offered by Mirchawala's, and I'll be teaching with parallel to Sir Mustafa. So, hoping that it is quite clear, and let's just have a start now. Okay. Thank you.